It has blown my heart and mind wide open to finally, fully, gorgeously, happily understand that the only person in this entire universe whose love I truly need is mine. And the same is true of you. If you love you, you're good. I understand that humans are social creatures and it is healthy to have a good support network. There's lots of research out there that shows that prolonged loneliness can lead to poorer health outcomes. Truly having a few good friends is a massive blessing, and I recognize that. One of my mentors, the late Bob Proctor, once said that you can manifest any kind of relationship you want. Just don't put a face on it. And what he meant by not putting a face on it was that if you want a loving partner or friend, life can provide that to you. Have faith in that. But do keep an open heart and mind to who that might be. You might have a specific idea, a specific person that you feel like it needs to be your friend, your partner, but that other person has their own free will too. But you can trust the flow that ultimately the right people are going to show up in divine time. And yet, even if you do have 100 close, kind, loving friends surrounding you, but you internally hate yourself, you're still not going to be happy. And on the other hand, if you have your own back, you're in a much better position to open up to and develop healthy relationships with others. I went through a situation recently where I had some friends in my life that I had to cut ties with because they seemed really committed to disrespecting and misunderstanding me. It was a really painful experience. They seemed to look for opportunities to throw negativity and judgment my way. There was gossip, there was cruel text messages, and even worse, they were involving some of my children in their negativity. And it was a really painful and upsetting situation for me. Personally, if I have an issue with someone, my intent is always to go directly to that individual and express myself to them. I don't go around gossiping about my concern with dozens of other people trying to create a mob to hate on them with me. That's just not my style. That's just me. But I do believe in a benevolent universe where even bad situations like this can lead to good outcomes. If we can turn our hearts to a higher love and a higher perspective and glean the good. In the end, these people who were hurting me, they unintentionally pushed me into a deeper and greater self-love than I had ever experienced before. It led to an expanded sense of emotional and spiritual freedom. Because I'd been trying so hard as a recovering codependent who just, a people pleaser who just would do anything to make people like me and just always trying to go the extra mile, overgiving. I was trying so hard to understand why they didn't like me, and I was so devastated, wondering, had I done something wrong? Did I do something to deserve this? What can I change about myself? Twist myself into a pretzel so they'll like me, even though none of it made any sense to me. And honestly, I was kind of driving myself nuts trying to make sense of the insensible. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing. And honestly, at the end of the day, it's none of my business. And at this point, I'm truly grateful for the role that they played in my life because the situation was so painful that it literally forced me to let go of the need for other people's understanding and acceptance. I had to because I could no longer bear the pain of not doing so. And thank goodness, because I learned that I had to give myself the understanding and acceptance that I was trying to get from them, that they were unable or incapable of giving me. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so glad for that. Because I truly needed to learn how to draw from my own inner well. And this experience, painful as it was actually also the perfect opportunity for me to go inward and find that love and that self-compassion that I've been looking for out there, that I've been trying to find out there. And that's not where it is. And through this experience, I had to learn how to let go of the following. 1, the need for everyone to like and approve of me. I had to let that go. 2, the need for everyone to understand me and my decisions. I realized that it's not my job or my responsibility to educate or convince other people about my own personal choices. And 3, I had to let go of the need to fit in. The truth is, I'd rather be free and outside of the box than crammed into the same box as narrow-minded and judgmental critics in an ill-fated effort to be liked by fitting into a space that's unhealthy and too small for who I am. And as I continue to expand emotionally, mentally, and spiritually, I've had to let go of the need to stay small-minded in order to not intimidate or upset anyone else with my light. These days, it's like, if my light is too bright for you, that's truly not my problem. Look away if you need to. But if anyone tells me that I need to dim my light to match theirs, my answer is no, never again. It's you mind your business and I'll handle mine. And last but not least, I learned to let go of self-judgment. I am what I am. I said what I said. I did what I did. Only God and myself know why I've made the choices in my life that I've made. And I deserve the same grace, love, and tenderness that I so freely give to everyone around me. When my youngest daughter was 4 years old, I asked her once who her best friend was because I wanted her to say that it was me. I thought it'd be so cute. She'd say, "Mommy, you're my best friend." But you know what she replied instead? She said, "It's me, Mom. I'm my best friend." And then she asked me who was mine, and I said, "Well, it's you." She paused, and then she looked me straight in the eye and said, "Be your own best friend, Mom." Oof. That hit me like a punch in the gut because I knew there was truly something holy about what she had just said. And I hadn't ever been my own best friend. In fact, a lot of the time, I wasn't even nice to myself, let alone my own best friend. But years later, I still carry those precious words in my heart. And I'm really starting to love and respect the person I see in the mirror. Be your own best friend. Thank you for joining me. I'm Beck Sato. I'll see you soon. Love you.